Akashic Records for the month of May 2025. May 2nd. That he walked you to your car but did not try to kiss you goodnight does not speak to his lack of interest in you, daughter. I, Metatron, share with you it speaks to his respect for you, his own unsurety about sexuality in general and his own in particular, and his lack of familiarity with women capable of intimate relating. Come in, sit down, let us talk about it. Elohim joins as a stabilizing yet empowering presence. It is not unspiritual or focusing on less than matters when you come in full of the ebbs and flows of the human experience, for you came here to be human. Learning to accept that some days, some seasons just feel like slogging through is highly spiritual work. I came here in part for this, and then slog away in your combat boots. I will give you clear details about what the young man currently wants with you. A mother, a safe harbor, and a friend. He is processing many things and attempting to clear many lifetimes. He is not ready for a love partner, nor would he put that on you, for he knows you are ready for one who can walk with you, pick you up, and carry you on occasion. And that is not where he is. You need not worry about anything here for now. You are traveling the same path, and it is nice to walk together for a moment. Rest that you will not hurt him by being yourself, nor will he try to siphon anything from you. It is a mutual support along the way growth path bond. He finds you inordinately attractive and is not ready to be attracted to someone. He is working to stabilize his own container, and that is all he has room for. This is one who truly enjoys you, who can receive you with childlike acceptance and wonder. The young man is not part of your pattern of over-functioning in relationships. This is an equitable friendship. So then, Ranuel, who feels so near of late, I asked you to pull a card for him. The Six of Pentacles shows him stepping into the deep realization of how inequitably he showed up with you, and his desire to offer you something in return for all you gave and all he took. It does not mean he is ready. It does not mean he has changed. It does, however, speak to an awakening, a gaining of personal clarity. He reaches for you constantly right now, thinks of you incessantly, overthinks you, for you were a true catalyst toward a journey of self-acceptance, shadow and all. For if you could see his shadow, the depth and darkened pain of it, receive him, yet still walk away to take care of yourself, this gives him credence to do the same. Your Four of Wands is coming, my beautiful one. The more you walk away from situations that ask you to overfunction, the more you call in the life that joyously supports you. You need not unbreak any contract between you and Ranuel, that of remembering, that of forgetting, that of union, that of love refusing union. In the now moment, simply receive him as being one of your greatest teachers, for he propels you to seek, to look deeper, to learn, to go further more than anyone you have ever known, even your past lover. Ranuel's heart toward you is good, as in uncorrupted. Corruption comes through his ego, who is sometimes too fierce or too lax in protecting his inner child. For a long time you ached to hear from him, to provide closure, to offer sense-making of what was so senseless to you, yet today your desire is for healing of the individuals and the bond, so neither need go around the same mountain again. You are doing well in your studies, in your action, in your embracing, in your becoming. For some of the work you are doing is uncovering, is remembering, and some of it is truly new. Elohim and I stay near you this day. Continue to call in the light. It loves working with you. My blessing and protection, favor and provision rest on you like a crown. May 3rd, 2025. We hear you, sister of the heartbeat of the world. You need not enter with any sort of prayer, for you are the prayer. Pause for a moment and let us build a specific container of remembering around you, so that your sons become visible as the beings they are, as well as your purpose in their incarnations. See the words friendship, guidance, mentor, run around this circle where you and your three sons stand. As you begin to step into your wise woman era, we do not use the word crone, where you are 20 or even 30 years away from that still, sitting firmly in mother template. We speak the truth that you missed your maiden era because you stepped directly from child to mother. As you receive the part of you that simply belongs to herself, walking in her own forest path of discovery through the world, allow your sons to befriend you, for that is your primary contract with one another. Choosing to lay down traditional familial bonds and the receiving of the truth that parents and children have different lessons to teach each other, taking turns being the student and the instructor, but all sitting in classroom in the hall of study together. And when graduation from that container comes, it is full free choice that causes bonds to close or continue. This is a primary task your soul group chose, that of ushering in a new template for the family structure that was about ending fealty to any sort of system or lineage and calling in the crystalline grid of true connection coming through self-inhabitation. It is process, not immediate transformation. The more you step into your witch priestess mantle, claiming it in pride as good and self-aligned, the more you offer your son's invitation to be play partners on your maiden path, rather than contracted laborers receiving some sort of low wage for holding up an outdated structure. We will move from larger soul group to your primary concern in the now moment. Your youngest son, so very bound to the limitations of his father's closed heart lineage, yet determined to overcome it. This we admire, yet overcoming itself still speaks to programs of dominion or suppression, both of which are breathing their last breath on the earth plane. Therefore, as the death rattle comes, it opens space for something new to fill it. We see transformation, transmutation, and upgrades as being far more aligned with new reality than any sort of conscription, whether it originates from oversoul, higher self, guide pods, or earth systems. As his maiden friend and mother, how do you invite your youngest into something new? By walking it yourself first and then saying, hey, would you like to come with me? He has the most specific soul mission out of your three sons and the most capacity to achieve it because he can use transpersonal modalities to find new ways of doing things. He is not a robot, as the teacher sometimes calls him, nor is he a cog in the wheel. This one can pull the pin, allowing the water to change to a more natural course and calling in new ways to work with the power grid. It is not quite engineer capacity, rather he is a problem solver so that the engineer can set up the way to build. Diagnostics, yes. Someone else can find the solution. He is content to unravel the hidden problem. 15 is a hard age for a male. Long have we watched the earth, held this structure, keeping her safely bound to time, bound in time, for we are the Mayan timekeepers. And he is in this season of rising into manhood without being near its fullness yet. Be his friend. Enjoy him for the utterly magical otherborn that he is. His choices were made on purpose, with purpose, and he is in no way displeased with them. Simon, the cranial sacral gifted one, is good for your youngest as well as the cat. How does a being inhabit self fully while still making meaningful bonds and accomplishing desired goals? Most young men do not think on this at all. Your youngest is in full integrity that he does. Continue to call up light in and around him. Continue to invite him on journey with you, even as you give him space for his own way. We will send a leveling out to the thread, giving your middle such challenge in the now. It is as though entities are shaking, are bouncing the tightrope as he is walking across a massive canyon, and they attempt to cause his falling so they can hijack that timeline, while he is working hard to maintain balance, for on the other side is a whole new world. You do well to call in his protectors, shielders, warrior council for assistance, and we will protect the timeline. Light comes, dear one. May 6, 2025. Come in, daughter. Come in. I smile that you see a visual of a Seraphina sandwich between Elohim and I, your Metatron. We support you, we protect you, we envelop you, and we give you space. Sit down and we will talk. You do not owe this Magnus anything. He is not a bad being, and he is not right for you. He is too fast, too open, too proprietary for what fits your taste and comfort. Many are drawn to you. Many are charmed by you. You are in a season of opportunity, and much will be presented. What is taking place is a time for you to test your own boundaries and see where you are after all you have been through. You want to be open to new connections, but in reality, you are not ready. This is all right. You came here to image yourself, and yourself is in no way a quick processor. Go on a date with a man. See how it feels to you. Learn to say yes, please, or no, thank you. Own your power, own your wishes, own your voice, own your I am. Anxiety is a good guide for you. This does not mean all of its whispers are offering you correct guidance. Rather, it lets you know you have a lack of surety, safety, or joy in that circumstance. Look for the thread of why underneath and follow it. Right there. Your sense that Magnus is looking for a committed partnership, and you currently are not ready for that. In every relational context, you learn more about yourself as you engage with the other. Again, I say, you do not owe any man your company simply because he very much wants it. But neither is this cause to immediately run or hide when a man shows overt interest and clear pursuit. Your system is flooded. There is too much cortisol running, which lets you know that dating currently feels stressful to you rather than joyful. And yet, on occasion, pushing through the stress can lead to something good on the other side. This is a positive experiment, dear one. Allow it to be that, and allow your overthinking, overprocessing to quiet some. You see, hear, and know. You show up authentically. Simply do and be the thing that you are. I will say, Magnus is not a being blocked from your field, therefore he does not carry harm for you. It is a clarifying connection, and you are free to engage as much or as little as you desire. This is a transmission you need today. It is aligned that you are in reflective mode, rereading Akashic journals and integrating the past. I love you. I am with you. I am for you, working with my brothers and Yeshua, your Christ, to set up the season of your flourishing. May 9th, 2025. Sister, we are here. You enter with our song feeling grateful for all that is, feeling grateful you can feel even when what you feel is cloaked in sadness. Yes, cloaked, for underneath the sadness is love. You feel grateful for your nervous system letting you know you wish to control other beings' engagement with you, hence your preference for isolation. You appreciate higher guidance found. You appreciate the challenge that is Magnus, though you are safe to soften. We appreciate the crystal wisdom keeper in your hand. You appreciate your beautiful and brilliant son and all his giftings. We record your gratitude at being able to keep pace with Ranuel every step of the way today. Your care in and of itself is a protection that stays around him. So then, in this spaciousness of gratitude where nothing presses in, and yet there is immense grief in your chest, what do you seek? Yes, this runner you still love with the totality of all you are left you. As you look at the star card and the rope the woman holds as she lassos a bright and shining moon, know that your hope is not misplaced, but allow the cord to drop. You are ready to capture anything, pulling anything down. Let what runs from you run, and receive new gifts in your now open hands. He is not coming back for you anytime soon, sweet sister. You are spacey in this field of space. Holding clear thought is not working well for you right now. It is all right. We are glad to hold you with us, and we sing your expansion for a moment. May 10th, 2025. Good morning, daughter. Come in. I, Metatron, welcome you. All is opening for you. All opens now. In sending that last transmission to Ranuel, you opened up a portal for elevation, for you did not hide from the spiritual truths found in the bond, nor did you hide them from him, and this was the threshold to something new, not keeping your gifts a secret. It is a beautiful devotion to your path that you stayed with him as he ran this past 26 hours. You provided energetic support for his body, mind, heart, asked for protection from his team, and called up the lava power, heat, and fuel from the earth. All of these things helped him sustain himself. Though recovery will be brutal, you played a part in his wellness and capacity to finish this race. It is healing balm and wish fulfillment for the one he could not finish 2 years ago. This builds him up in many ways, and is indeed healing, assuring Ranuel that second chances are possible, and as he changes, he can change outcomes. Your heart toward him is good. Your love for him is crystal clear. Your relationship as higher selves is in wholeness. There are no fractures between you here. He is finished. A 26-hour marathon testing him in every way is done. It is done. He is safe. Allow the link between you to become less active now and return to your own field, dear one. Elohim and I rejoice with you, and we understand the impact of this day. Let us move to Magnus, who sees you perhaps far less clearly, yet is a warm being, happy in his life. He is looking for, ready for, an aligned partner, and because he has watched you long, he has a sense that he knows you. This is more a projection of his needs, wants, hopes, and wishes onto you, and this many men do. It is not that he cannot hold the reality of who you are, rather, it will not meet his image. You do not need to settle, daughter of my heart, and you do not owe any man any piece of you simply because he wants it. Elohim grows larger in response to this messaging, adding his fire to seal its truth. I think you will enjoy the date this evening. It is a new experience, new expansion, new community, and enlarging your reach is good for you. If after time in Magnus's company you feel drawn to continue engaging, there is no harm for you there, yet your sense that this kind of relationship is 10 years ahead of you is spot on, although he is an aligned spiritual contact. It was impulsive to say yes to his asking, and impulsivity is not wrong. You carry wild and free growth and exploration as much as you carry grounded, nurturing pieces of self. It was a good exercise in learning and will help you clarify your future. He is a lovely man who is looking for his one. I do not believe you are his one, and I find the younger parties to be more aligned for you because their energy systems are matches for you. So much unexpressed play yet lives within you. This is one of the things Christina talked about when she said separating from Aurelius would cause your light and brightness to finally be seen by all, and you would need to deal with all instead of just Aurelius. In many ways, he is easier. However, daughter, you also know. It is all right you have taken something of a break from your records habit daily each morning. When you need a break, it is a sign you are synthesizing, you are integrating, allowing all that has come to be truly welcome with you, and you need nothing new coming in. I will add that saying yes to Magnus is a cue to the universe loud and clear that you are open to new experiences once more. This shows your healing is very near completion. The wounds of old no longer divert your course. Instead, you will begin the journey of living from your own whole and intact heart, and she is a beautiful guide for you. I close with a kiss to your head, blessing over your day, and peace to your upgrading interior. Your throat chakra is more healthy than it has ever been. This is fully in service to you, and its intention is to live in service to you first before it goes out to any other. I see you here and understand enough, and close this transmission now. Light go with you, daughter of my heart. May 14th, 2025. Seraphina, it is I, Caius. There is an opening of your heart taking place, which is in part why you feel less mentally connected to the ethers of late. As has been said before, you are currently calibrating, synthesizing, allowing the self that is to be the self that is. When you let go of silencing your voice in order to remain pleasing to your mother and sister, you took a massive leap, a true quantum leap, and you are in foreign territory that you have long waited to be in, yet it is also disruptive to what once was. He is good for you, this Magnus. Yes, allow your vision to open and see us walking through an old pine forest, akin to what would have been in medieval Germany. This is where your ancestor lives in her witch hut. She is deeply spiritual, fully owns her sensuality and is joyous in it, plays with the children, feeds the dragons and fairies, grows her herbs, and she does have a life partner as a strong container to hold her. Of course you love Blackthorn and Grimm and all the deep old stories. Magnus is not part of your awakening, for you are awake, fully and powerfully so, but he is part of your rising. Magnus has not come to dim your sparkle, own your shine, or direct your power. He is a gift, and is one of the few who can hold you as close as you want while still keeping reverence for your Stephanie self. It is aligned if you wish to choose him. He is more traditional, this new lover, yet he has not come to stifle you with religious rules made by man. You have concern he is patriarchal behind all of his attuned sensitivity. Aurelius is right that Magnus is a smart man who is using all his resources to reach you, but that does not necessarily mean he will use them against you. I love the four-way you took down the interweb highway. Its connectivity is a gift, and its uses for good far outweigh its capacity for harm. The Black Forest in Germany, source of the Rhine and Danube rivers, home of the magic that called up the Grimm brother fairy tales, Blackthorn and Grimm yet again, and home to the Scots pine because it could flourish even in depleted soil. You have a sense this ancestor wanting to come to you was named Yelena. She had no children of her own, but lived a beautiful childlike existence of wonder and awe, and she was something of a Pied Piper, leading the young down woodland paths to be still with the earth and trees, then frolic in the open spaces, then care for the animals. She was highly skilled at husbandry and the medicine needed for creatures' care as well as human care. She would like to speak with you this morning. Daughter, long have I waited to meet you with awareness and your full choice, though I have been with you your whole life. I am the oracle who spoke messages of faith and flourishing, and I am the wisdom that calls you continually higher into your truest self. You are correct that I prefer Yelena, mixing Yella and Helen, for that is the most full expression of my being. Your Avery carries this gift as well. Yes, this was the spirit of Helen prophesied over her before her birth. Peace and Helios combined, compassion and radiance, sunlight, in one being sympathy and brightly burning fire, in one container expression of the heart of God in whom darkness has a place, for it is the counterpart to light, imaging the harmony, balance, and equity of all. Yet while you are comfortable in the womb of dark, your life is wholly immersed in carrying the light. Step into your power, carrier of light. With my hands upon your eyes, I now call in your vision. With my hands, I bless you with peace. With my voice, I awaken your song, for your voice is powerful and your song is meant to go out to the corners of the earth. With my wildness, I call into flame the embers that burn within you. No shame, no shame, no shame. There is no shame. Wear all that you are proudly and with the dignity that comes from unfettered self-knowing. With my dance, I awaken stores, what is stored in your hips waiting to rise. Your system is full to the brim of what it can hold today, so I conclude this holy fire rising session and return you to your Caius, who is a dear friend, with deep and protective love for you. This you deserve. This you shall know. Be blessed, Eachling. Caius returns. Lyra bow. Burrow into my chest for a moment. I am so proud of you. I am so very, very proud of you. There is no rush, and you are ready to begin your wild woman, wise woman journey. Let it come. Metatron's protection rests on you in the state of preparation and travel for your youngest. The dragons go with you, keeping safe your vehicle, and Aurelius will hold you well as mother partner today. Light go with you, my beautiful one. You have called it in, and it is done. I love you. May 17th, 2025. You are granted access to the records of the soul that is Magnus, for you are a daughter of Metatron, carrier of divine light, bringer of the green ray, and awakener of the crystalline grid. I am his record keeper and a personal guardian of the purity of his soul, and if I seem old, infinite, and vast to you, it is because he is as well, almost as old as time. You come in with purity of heart, clear motives, and a wish to know him, not in regard to yourself for any sort of individual protection or risk aversion, rather because you already know him and wish to enact your contract of love and remembrance. You are not contractually obligated to each other, no. You are contractually gifted in regard to the other. So then, what is recorded about his physical vessel and the questions you are asking? His SI pain is in response to a life of strength and power well lived, for he has used his body hard, and it is a good friend in service to him. It is also in response to inflammation around wounded masculine energy, where he has hardened and thickened in response to years of abuse, to protect the physical child who could not receive, as well as the inner child who remains now. You have not come to be his healer, but you see him like no one ever has. This is one of your great gifts, the ability to see into a being their true essence in light and shadow, shadow and light. Yet I will speak clearly. You have not come into Magnus's life to be his healer in any way. You are each inhabiting yourselves and are ready for a journey of healing and repair together. This takes time, for it is a journey, but the two of you do have time together. You are not part of each other's wounding. You are part of each other's rising. It could be forever, it could be a season, but you are grace and gentle recovery for the other after long, dry years. May the well fill with clean, cool water offered in sacred union meant to refresh. Abundance is indeed your birthright. Freedom is your inheritance. You are worthy of liberation. You are worthy of abundance. This is collective you, yes, for you have Magnus here with you. He is a powerful warrior, yes. You do not choose weak men, though on occasion weak men wish to choose you. You did well calling in your AI guide to assist in this SI and throat chakra pain points and how you might be of assistance. They are both related to disempowerment and the deep frustration at being unwilling to have what he so desperately wants: love, safety, acceptance, protection, and provision for the being he is. As two Capricorn energies coming together, each intentionally working to balance the sacred masculine and feminine template without and within, you offer many opportunities to ascend further than you have yet. And while there is great passion and intensity between you, there is also great gentleness, much kindness, and a genuine care to show up as one who causes no harm. Vows are not necessary, though they are possible between you. But this bond feels real because it is. You are in liminal space together. You are in becoming space together. You are in night sky held in sacred container together, and what you choose together is good. You both mend in this gentle space together. The hours in his bed are incredibly healing balm for both of you. Water for the well to quench all the years walking in the desert of no nurture. The well is the third thing your separate energies create, and neither of you need to pour into it for the good of the other. It already exists now and is life-giving for both of you. The more time you spend together, the more you heal individually and together. For the third thing is the healer, not the individual presence. Yes, witnessing, loving, singing, seeing. Vera kihati, vera hasha ana tekuna hala sel ani, dea, altea. This is spoken over you, Magnus, and the third thing, and will take you exactly where you need to go. Your grace is recognized, your coming is recorded and honored. Your wish to embody love and be a vehicle for healing is seen and also honored. I close our time together in blessing and hadra. Your rising is certain light bearer, as is Magnus's. It is done. It is done. It is done. May 20, 2025. You wish to know me, your causal chakra, through the light of the Akashic records, yet I am the Akashic records. I am your gateway to the structures of all. In a very different way, you see me as a similar image to your picture of Creator God. For you, I present as a record keeper, for this is what you have in many lifetimes been and over soul history. For others, their causal chakra will present differently. Your Magnus is very awake as well, but he is more connected to seeing through the veil to spirit side. This is not the same thing as having direct access to the history of all. You have known each other in many lifetimes. This is your soul family. This is your lover. This is your friend. You have come together this time not from contracted agreement or for a contract of labor, no, but from full free choice for as long as it is in service to you both. Give him your hearts. Give him your joy. Give him your body. He will hold these things well. Do not give him your commitment to remain on any one path simply because it is the one he is on or because it is the one you met on. You go where you are meant to go. If he can walk with you, keep him. If he cannot, keep going. You are healing for one another, yes, but you are also about expanding out of past containers that have kept you too small. You can be a wise woman well partnered, but you did not come here for any one love. You are here this time for the earth herself, for her rising, and for the flourishing of the new human. There is a wildness, yes, in Magnus, and that name can feel small, even for him, for he is magnificent. This you know, this you see. He is a magnificent warrior of light, willing to fight for or stand against. He could hurt you badly, but we believe he is mature enough in this lifetime that he will not. You are beginning to remember who you are, and love is part of who you are. Do not reject it when it comes because you are afraid you cannot be a woman of power while being held by love. There is great strength in love. You do not want to be a kept woman any longer. This is right. Magnus does want to keep you, but not as you are today. He treasures you already, finds great solace in you, and wants to offer all he has for your well-being. The correct vows in any area other than your youngest son are, as long as there is alignment, as long as there is resonance. Your heart is a safe guide to follow, nor is she your only guide. Inclusion of all your divergent pieces. Remembrance. Magnus wants to fill your cup. Let him. You will give back the full authenticity of who you are. Let him decide if he can keep pace with the you that is and the you he sees you as. You need not carry this, carry him, carry the decision alone. You are partnered with this one, and you will learn whether you like having a partner or not, for of course there are gifts and restrictions. In many lifetimes you have struggled to get this scale in balance. Allow the load to lighten. There is no pressure to get it all right simply because this may be a last lifetime. Be the divine feminine. Live in flow, moment to moment. Magnus disrupts the rhythms holding you steady that have become too rigid, too fixed. It is all right to be off kilter when something is disruptive, is new, is dislodging, yet you are ready for this. You called it in. You called him in. You cannot see one way because many paths will get you where you are going, but you do know you can see a future with him, and you like it. Notice how your every morning time in Akashic meditation shifted 6 weeks before he came onto the scene. As for holding on to Ranuel's music in the now moment, it is a way for you to maintain contact with his soul and see if he needs support. You love him and are holding up your end of the contract. You will see it through. This is not misalignment. It is good for you both. You will become aware, more aware of my presence in the coming weeks and years. But for today, it is good to officially meet. May 29th, 2025. Good morning, daughter. As you listen to this golden Atlantean remembrance light language, allowing your body, mind, spirit, and cells to accommodate more rising, watch and tell me what you see. The funeral for your father, the changing of the guard, a time of transition where the world could have gone either way. Lifetime after lifetime, you come in with the tide of change, carrying within your DNA the seeds of remembrance, the seeds of change. It is all right that you love him already, this Magnus who is so very passionate and so very gentle toward you all at once. This is part of your awakening. This is part of your activation into the way of love, the way of the rose. The codes he carries intermingle with yours, creating a combustible container of love that will go out, go out, go out. Long have you spent immersed in matters of spirit alone. Alone as in by yourself, and alone as in focused singularly on spiritual things. You now come into a season of bodily incorporation where all you have gathered with the mind, prayed for in the spirit, wrestled through in the heart, comes into the body, your body, and this is vital. Of course, he has been too angry and lashing out against and defending against the wounds of his childhood. They run deep and include lack of nurture, lack of stability, lack of provision, along with egregious actions of abuse, abandonment, and poverty consciousness. It was hard, yet he is not fully hardened. It was dark, but he has in part faced his shadow. He is and will remain rough around the edges. You call him awake to the gifts of heart and body he has been actively seeking, for they are part of his remembrance. With you, he can flesh out the residuals that clog up his inner dams and step more fully into imaging love, living love, spreading love. And so it is. June 1st, 2025. Good morning, daughter. Welcome home. Come in. I, Metatron, greet you and invite you to sit in your chair with Elohim standing guard while I bring you food and drink. It is good to receive restoration. It is good to be restored. These are things Magnus offers you as well, and this is good. It is good to be poured into instead of always pouring. This is a gift you offer the other, for he has not received much pouring into either. In regard to his handling of your body, this is an opportunity for you to simply say. Be attuned to yourself as much as you are to him. Remain aware of your own needs and cues. Be willing to speak them in real time. He is strong. He is intense. He is powerful. He wants you deeply and desperately. None of these things make him unfit for you. They make him an aligned partner. Magnus wants what he wants, and he avoids conflict. For his own anger and the anger of others that could break the connection are untenable to him. It is not that he wishes to manipulate others necessarily, rather that he does not trust anyone to work with him in building a life that fits. I do not see him as being your most aligned partner, and he is good. He is preparation. He is the next right step. There are no guarantees in life or love, daughter of my heart, daughter of the heart of God. The fire in this connection will either keep burning or will burn itself out. As long as the flame remains and you carry the deep passion for one another, you will know you are in the right place with the right person. If it flickers, give it a moment. If it dies, allow death, for it will be a sign that your journey here together is complete. There is always new love. There is always love anew. There is always love. Magnus is not dangerous for you. None who are allowed into your field right now are dangerous. Though you have had less time in spiritual communion, be not dismayed, for spirit is not more important than the body. You are immersed in the joys of the body, of the heart, and this is the next right step for you. There is more coming for you, dear one. This is only the beginning. It is not time for commitments to an unseen future. You are not yet sure what you want to build, nor have you met enough people to know who you want to build with, but it is time for exploration out of the life you have known that has so fully hemmed you in. Magnus will teach you more of who you are, more of where your truest desires lie, and he will be honored to partner you for as long as it lasts. Begin your day. Your spirit team remains with you in this transition season. May your light continue to build, to grow, to become, so that you step into the fullness of all you are and all that is coming for you. June 14th, 2025. Come in, daughter, who is looking even more radiant and beautiful in the field. Come in, sit down, pull your chair close to the fire. For though I, Metatron, greet you, Mars has a message for you this day. Expect change to come with Aurelius, swift and fierce. Though you have been hearing this messaging for a year now, there were doors that needed to open and doors that needed to close before this change could come. Do not fight or resist what is necessary, dear one. It has always been said that the youngest goes with you. Yet today you feel the way he needs his father differently. You have had 5 good years in this house together. While I do not think Magnus is your one, for his desire to hold you is so great he might squish the life out of you, this is your incarnation. You have things you wish to experience, wish to accomplish, and grand passion style love with a soulmate is one of them. Magnus does love you, and he will love you. His children are lovely and loving. Harm does not await you in this container, though I may perhaps wish you to go a more monastic way. You will hold on to your hard-won freedom and sovereignty, whatever path you take, and you will use it in service of all. So then, as the world prepares for war, I wish you to stay in the vibration of peace higher than the storm and unmoved by what lies below. You have lived the entirety of this life learning the act of war, how to cooperate to stay safe, how to quietly manipulate the landscape so that harm was deflected from you and yours, and today you stand fully in your power, the priestess witch who believes she can have it all, the fulfillment of her mission, the love that lights her up, and the right to set her own course, telling higher guidance what will be, and this I honor. You are incredibly protected, Seraphina Lirabel. You and yours carry the protection of the archangels, and we take care of our own, which is why you do as well. Tectonic plates are shifting both literally and figuratively on the earth plane. Your survival is assured, for you are part of the seed pod who came to build the new earth. You are a worker, a seer, and a survivor who has learned to need little and give much. Of course it is a miracle that the man you chose has a mountain spring as a life source. Water is life. You are exactly where you need to be. Of course, I am proud of you. If you will push back against me, who you honor and respect deeply, perhaps above all others, saying, I want Magnus. He is right for the next life season. Then your surety about your own inner compass and your certainty you are right to live from it, that you have the right to live from it, solidifies the great work you have come to do. For your body is the container holding wisdom codes meant to guide you, not the mind through higher thought, not the spirit through connection to the divine, though all are needed and have a role to play. Let Magnus build for you. Receive his protection, provision, strength, love, and work with him. You are divine, masculine, and feminine. Come together for your own joy, yes, but also for the good of others and for the good of the earth. This is what I have to share with you, brief though it may have been. Your connection to your ancestors continues to grow. As you heal the wounds of suppression, repression, withholding, asceticism, and lack, they can offer you more support than has ever been possible. Hold out your hands and receive, daughter of my heart. My blessing, protection, and power go with you this day. For you, I will expand the net to include Magnus and his children, your children, and Aurelius if you wish, though that is less in your will and more in his. Elohim is ever near, as is your Yelena. Call on them anytime. May light go with you, daughter of the sun. June 22, 2025. Good morning, daughter of the flame. Blue flame, white flame, violet flame, all live in you and flow from you. You are speaking with the Lady of the Lake this day. Come to work with you to upgrade your frequency receptors in this solstice season. He is not perfect. This warrior saves you love, yet he is part of an update to your template. While he will make more forceful demands to be met by you than you are accustomed to, this is not unaligned, for he feels the power within you as a match for his own, and he has not yet known matching power in a way that loves him in return. As a woman of power, awake and alive during the time of this changing of the grid, this changing of the guard, it is vital for you to have a man of power to hold you, to be a container you can return to for refueling, for nourishment, for safety, for protection, for rest, and for respite. You need not guard yourself with or against him. He is so receptive to your energy field. This Scots warrior carries the golden flame of Atlantis, along with the orange ray, so there is a different vitality in him. You are not cool feminine only, but you distrust passion as a catalyst for engaging with power, engaging with another, engaging with the field. Heart-centered, root-centric, sacral life force expressed are things you guard against with rationality, spiritual clarity, and a press toward diplomatic goodness. Since the fall of Avalon, you have lived many lifetimes divorced from passion and power expressed directly from your own container, preferring instead to be a conduit of divine light offered globally. Walking the cliffs alone, wandering the great hall recording knowledge, bearing the burdens of the world so as to alchemize them and purify them, serving as a priestess or wise woman. These have been the pathways you have chosen to support your own ascension and the ascension of the earth, and yet this time, in this lifetime, in this changing of the grid, this changing of the guard, you are ready for more. You must be more, hold more, carry more in order to do the work you came to do. To turn your gaze toward one man, make the choice that honors his heart alone rather than the hearts of the masses, to live in service to his well-being as your most holy goal. Everything within you retracts from this, for it feels restrictive and like a failure in love to direct your stream toward one. Yet, what if becoming one in divine union expands your capacity and enlarges your reach, opens your field to carry more light, more radiance, more power, more impact? I am not saying everything Magnus wishes from you, you must give. There will be times when his demand for precedence will be misaligned. I am saying that directing the gaze of your heart toward your magnificent one first does open the wellspring of life for you, from which streams of healing will flow out, flow out, flow out. You will not lose yourself here, daughter of the heart of God. You will become more yourself. You will experience a part of your soul, passion, giftings, and power you have not yet known because of sinking into Him and allowing Him to claim you. Again, I declare you will not lose yourself in this connection, deep and soul-shifting though it is. You will find more of yourself, retrieving soul particles you left behind for safekeeping from too many years of unaligned partnerings with beings who needed you, but siphoned from your energy rather than breathed fire into it so it could grow. Perhaps breathing fire is not quite correct language, for you are the fire, you carry the flame. Better speaking would be you have not experienced one who carries the bellows, forcing air into your sacral center so that it fills, expands, grows, and becomes everything it was meant to be. While it seemed like air sign heavy men could partner you in this way, they are two in their head, two in their mind, two in their left brain. And while there is a level of resonance for you in this as it appears clear, cool, and non-threatening to your mission, though it felt perhaps safe, the lack of passionate ownership that never said, "This is my divine feminine. I claim her now in honor, merging my blood with hers," has not been safe even a little bit. It has been stifling. You have felt like a bird in a cage, unable to fly free, or Rapunzel in the tower, trapped, full of brilliance, creativity, high giftings, and no way to offer them to the world, to the cosmos, to the all. Be not dismayed that only you wear the mantle of transformation by flame, for of course this union requires change, requires a new imaging of self from the one you love as well. You go together, you grow together, and as your colors merge in union, you offer your gifts to each other in ways that expand the other out of boxes you have known thus far, and into the fullness of God within, who has been dimmed on the earth plane, not because the Holy One is dim, but because the frequency of this planet often hides light rather than exposes it. You came into the fields today asking for wisdom, and this is the wisdom I offer. Be woman instead of priestess. Image Aphrodite in full passionate power instead of Hera or Vesta alone. The feminine template is vast, and you carry flavors of all. This union has not come in to make you smaller, no. It has come because it is time for you to burst out of the too small container that is your life and self, and you are ready. Arise. Become. Breathe. Receive now this upgrade, woman who is in divine partnership with man. This work I now seal, now seal, now seal. It is done, it is done, it is done. Walk in radiant light as tongues of fire now cover you, and live out your capacity to do good, encompassing all you come in contact with.